It happens.
That's awesome.
Chef Rochelle Palermo is back with us. It's great to see you, Chef.
Thank you, David.
And
nice
you
to be
come
here.
to us with one of your most popular sized baking pans.
Yeah.
But this is something very special from Good Housekeeping. Not only are they the right size, they can be covered for transport.
I love that we have lids on our bakeware.
Is that lasagna?
That's lasagna. So when we talk about a bacon store, I mean, yeah, we do. We mean that. We have 3 of them. So the lasagna, we say bake in them, storing them, and serving them. All great. The lid goes right on. Notice how easy that goes on and off. Look at that. Easy on and off. So I could take a big lasagna recipe, divide it among all 3 pans, bake one now, save some for later.
You could take that whole pan to a neighbor who lives alone and leave it on the porch.
Oh, yeah.
And text them or call them and say,
yeah, David.
I think the chef fairy has left you something
I
yummy.
think they would love that.
And then they come out and they find it, and you ask them to do only one thing for you.
Yeah.
Put the clean container back on your porch, and maybe the chef fairy will fill it again.
Yeah. How about that?
How
about that?
All right.
I like that
Hey,
idea,
we
David.
are super excited to have Chef Rochelle Palermo back with us. Good Housekeeping began publishing their magazine in 1885.
Yeah, first time, over 100
I
years.
have been to the Good Housekeeping facility in New York where there are chemists and research scientists and chefs and home cooks.
Yeah, economists, yeah.
Everybody testing products. And Good Housekeeping's mindset was, we can test everybody else's products.
Right.
And wait on someone to create the perfect baking pan, or we can create it ourselves.
We have so much information.
Based on our knowledge, right?
Exactly. We have so much information that we said, let's just do it ourselves. Let's do the dream product that we always want. And so that's what we did. So we did these pans, made 3 of them out of carbon steel construction. And do you see that beautiful browning? Do you see how everything comes right out of that pan?
Well, they're rolled pans, like restaurant quality pans.
That's right. They're really solid, David. And we said, well, how can we make them even better? And we said, well, hey, why don't we put lids on them? Because how many times do you want to bake and keep your baked goods fresh with a lid?
True story.
Yep.
Now, we have a set of 3, each with their lids, and these are going to measure 5 by 7 by 1.8 inches deep. Right. These are just the perfect size for your countertop ovens, for your toaster ovens, for when you're cooking for 1 or 2 people.
Yes.
I get so many requests for that.
I know.
David, I'm cooking. I'm an empty nester now. It's just my husband and I, or just my wife and I, or my significant other and I, and we need to have smaller vessels.
Yes.
This color is called crimson. This is called ash, kind of a grayish color.
Pretty. Yeah.
Then we have this really pretty forest.
I love
color.
that. Oh,
forest
so
is gorgeous.
rich
How many are here? 1,500. And then finally, agate, which is a fancy word for blue.
Yeah. And
it's a
really
gemstone term.
It's super pretty.
Yeah,
Love
very
it.
nice. And
Love
can these go in the dishwasher quick?
Yes, they can.
And,
They can go
including
in
the lids?
Including the lids, yes, they can, which is fantastic. And then, you know, here again, just another baked item.
What do you have in here?
This is mac and cheese.
Oh,
so,
I was hoping you'd say that.
Yeah, so you know what, maybe you have somebody also, David, that has some dietary restrictions and maybe, you know.
Maybe that's cauliflower mac and cheese.
Exactly.
Now, what is this
Look at that.
non-stick? Because nothing's sticking to this.
This is our Reliapan non-stick coating. It's 5 layers of our proprietary non-stick. That's right. We said we wanted to give you the best non-stick possible, and you could see, like, you can even see the cheese and everything kind of drip away.
Sheets away.
It does. That makes your cleanup easy. So then all you have to do is, yes, you could put it in a dishwasher. It smells so good. You're welcome to try it, David. I have a big spoon if you'd like.
Oh,
but
heavens.
look at that. I mean, that, you know, we always say we want you to have a fun time in the kitchen. We want you to enjoy your time in the kitchen. And when you don't have to be scrubbing and soaking your dishes and your bakeware, you know what? You're going to have a good time. You're going to have a better time. You're going to enjoy the process.
Well,
so we
the
love
cooking
that.
becomes joyful again, right?
Exactly.
Because you take the drudgery out of it. And that's so very important. Now, what if you're doing things like dips?
Yes. So, you know, we put the lid on the dip. You know, you would not bake with the plastic lid on, obviously. We all know that. But you know what? Once it comes out, you can put the lid on, keep it nice and hot. And you're not futzing around with a piece of foil, plastic wrap, plastic bags, all that
Maybe you've been invited to the potluck supper.
Yeah.
And you've been asked to bring a spinach artichoke dip.
Sure.
Or you're going to the neighborhood block party and you want to transport it there.
Right.
I mean, you can serve with your toasted pita squares and baguettes right out of the container. It looks great.
Yes, doesn't it look great? Because you got those beautiful colors that you were mentioning earlier, David. The agate, the forest, the crimson, the ash. I mean, we give you some really beautiful colors. And look at how easy they are to assemble and how they nest together with the lids. They go down to nothing so that you can nest them very easily.
What if I'm taking them with me to work because I'm packing my lunch?
Exactly.
I have so many little coolers at home that I
I know.
Thankfully, I host a kitchen show. So this is really lovely because now you can pop right inside. What do I have in here? I have avocado and some kind of salad.
Yeah.
Lovely, and that's a lot of food.
It's a lot of food, that's right, that's right. There's 3 in here, so how nice is that?
Heavens.
And look, if you wanted to prepare and stack things in your fridge, see how nice and evenly and nice and neat they stack in your fridge too?
Now, is this just fridge safe or is it freezer safe also?
You can do it in the freezer, you can use it in the freezer.
So if I'm making batches of something like lasagna.
Absolutely, David.
Sauce.
Yes, yes.
I know you probably make a lot of sauce.
Yes, I do.
You're a little bit Italian. This is available for you in crimson. Fewer than 3,000. Here's the ash, 2,200. Here's the forest green. I love that color.
Oh, I do too.
1,300, and then finally the agate.
Yeah.
1,000. And these are just the right size for your countertop or toaster ovens.
Yeah.
And if you're asking for that kind of sized vessel.
That's right.
And it's here.
It's
good
perfect.
to see you, friend.
Thank you, David.
Nice to have you
Great
back.
to see you too.
Hey, speaking of familiar faces, another one is joining Rachel right now.